I'm friends with most of my exes. Because we never ended on like like most, not all.
How many exes you got? Most of my exes.
I was afraid of that question.
Hi, I am Tumisang. Just call me Tumi. I don't know. Yeah, that's just that. I am a university student at one of the universities, and I'm also a newsreader for Tax FM.
My name is Tshwanelo from Pretoria. I'm studying and I'm into business. Yeah. The way I met Tumi was I was coming back from school and she was on a bus.
So I'm sitting in the bus, and then like the bus stops at their school, and then they just come in, a bunch of guys, you know, being all rowdy. I'm like, okay, cool. And then they sit behind me.
So the situation was, it was a dare between my friends and I to see if I could keep the conversation going while she's still in the bus, because she was getting off before me.
This random guy comes to me, sits behind me, and then literally was like, hi, hello, I'm Tshwanelo. And I couldn't catch his name for like the first 5 times. He's like, I'm Tshwanelo. Who are you? Tshwanelo. And then he's like, okay, Tshwanelo. I'm like, oh, hi, Tshwanelo.
I managed to keep the conversation going. Even when she was out of the bus, she was still talking to me.
It was very nice, because at first, you know how you don't talk to strangers, you just say hi and then you look away. My first instinct was to look away. Up until I saw that, oh my goodness, this nigga is cute, you know? And we just had another conversation, and then I went back and then we talked. And I was like, okay, he's actually a great conversationalist, because that's what I look for in a person. Can you have a conversation? And he held the conversation quite well, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, that's nice.
What I liked about her was the fact that she was down to earth, and she wasn't that type of girl that would give you trouble, but she was a bit feisty.
What did I like about him? First of all, his appearances, because that's what I first saw, and then his conversation skills, because that's the next thing that I saw.
We dated for 3 years, I think. Yeah, 3.
I remember we once had this conversation and we set the date for September. I don't know, September 2016. But that was not the actual date, because we just transitioned from friendship to relationship. And what I know that like we've known each other for 4 years, since 2016. But there is no definite date of we were dating from this point up until this point.
The high point in our relationship was when we were together. We didn't have time together. It's one of the things that affected our relationship.
One high point was our conversations. Like, we really had dope-ass conversations where we could talk about any and everything. So basically, the highlight of our relationship was how we interacted together, and that is just an amazing part of us.
The low point was when we didn't see one another for at least like 6 months, I think. There was a lot of complications via school and priorities. Yeah, they just got into the way.
One low point, Tshwanelo is very forgetful. He forgot my birthday. Do you understand that? Okay, he forgot my birthday, and I was so not upset. I was not upset actually, because I knew that he's very forgetful. So the low point of us being together was him being forgetful.
Sure. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure about that one, but I think 2 years or a year ago. It was just a joint decision.
So the breakup was, we could not carry on being together. It was simply impossible. We were 2 different people at that point in our lives, and we realized that we're better off friends than together.
It wasn't really working out via distance and school. We had 2 different mindsets at the moment. I wanted to go elsewhere and she wanted me to stay.
So I was really trying to get him to come to my university, you know, just to, so that we can be together the whole time and every day, like, you know, 365. So I wanted him to come to where I was, and he had different plans, and he wanted to go to KZN, Cape Town. I mean, he was not even sure where he wanted to go. So that was quite where it was the bad thing, where I was then asking you to come, and then he disregarded my feelings. And well, I felt at that time that he disregarded my feelings.
I didn't really want to be around this area because it's too comfortable. She was really torn by that, me wanting to leave.
And I tried by all means to convince him to come, and he was just like, I don't know. And it was then where we realized that we're not moving to the same direction, and we are separating and becoming our own people. Tshwanelo is a very fun guy. He has a very weird laugh, by the way. He has a very weird laugh. But that's like what catches you, and like he's very conversational. Like he said, he's from the hood, and like he's a very nice person. He's very considerate, but he does tend to become a bit moody and does not like talk to people and just like shuts them out. And so that's like the bad side to him. But he's a very nice person, and he's very rational. He makes rational decisions, and yeah.
Where do I start? She's very talkative, very persuasive. She's outgoing a lot. Loves meeting new people. She's a people's person. She like, if she really likes you, she'll want to keep you forever. She's that type of person. So, okay, those are the goods. And then the bads, she's very, she's a person of decisions. So by her decision making, it'll be a problem if you're a leader. She's a leader, and yeah, man, she's just a fun person to be around. Bubbly, joyful, always smiling. Yeah. It was a joint decision. It was like, we've been together for so long, it wouldn't make sense for us to just...
And like, we're just like nice people outside the relationship. Yeah. It's just like, do you really want to let go of such an awesome friendship just because of a failed relationship? Yeah, we just made that decision that we're gonna have the maturity and the respect for each other to just be in each other's lives again, because we learned so much from each other. It's just like, oh, you still have something to offer, so let's just be friends.
Why?
Respect is like, because I have to respect him as a person and respect his relationship, and then he has to respect me and my relationship, that we don't do certain things. Like, we're not overly friendly with each other. Yeah. We're just friendly, not overly friendly.
Boundaries.
And also, it's respect. And
respect one another's partners, respect one another's relationship. Basically, we've grown into one another. That's where we've learned to respect our spaces. Like I say, boundaries. We know one another's boundaries, so we don't cross that.
You
can, but it takes quite a lot of discipline, time.
It also depends on how you guys broke up.
Yeah. If it was a joint decision, it's easy.
Yeah.
But if it was a thing of, it was a bit messy, it'll be hard.
At some point, you loved this person and you liked who this person was, so you can't just let it go, you know. I mean, if you don't want to let it go, so just go back to a place where you liked this person before the relationship, and remember why you guys were friends before, and just respect that enough to actually be friends.
Wanting to dwell in the past.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that makes it hard.
That's like the one and only thing that makes it difficult.
you have to avoid to do things you did in the past. You have to really move on in life.
And it's basically me saying, if like we're arguing now, and then I say, remember when you did this when we were together? It's not gonna help because we're not in the same space now.
Yes.
I've met his partner.
I've met your partner as well.
Where? He wasn't an official partner there.
Yeah, but it still counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, Katlaho is amazing. Like she's so chill. She's just like, the first time I met her, she was like, happy birthday, queen! And I'm like, hi! It was just like really an amazing moment, and we just really got along. And he complained to me, he was like, why are you guys getting along more than I'm getting along with you? You didn't talk to my guy.
I did. We played pool. I played pool with her gent, so.
How come I
But
don't know any
he
of this?
wasn't your gent that day. But
Exactly.
yeah, we played pool together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're about to read letters written by our partners. So I'm like about how they feel about our friendship. So I'm gonna read his girlfriend's letter, and he's gonna read my boyfriend's letter and see what they think. I mean, we haven't read them before, so just really get like the truest feelings about our friendship. Any normal girlfriend would most probably say they hate the idea of their boyfriend being friends with their ex. Well, I'm not your normal girlfriend. Therefore, to me, it really does not matter. At the same time, you also have to consider the nature of their relationship and what are its dynamics. Because if you as a girlfriend don't understand these things, you'll start misunderstanding their relationship at certain times. Don't get me wrong, I am not up for them talking to one another each and every single day, and acting like best friends, because that would seem a bit dodgy to me. But there's nothing wrong with being civil with one another as adults. It would also help if the ex isn't a to you in any way whatsoever, because if she is and she's your boyfriend's friend, there's gonna be occasions where you're both going to be in the same place together, and no boyfriend would want to see his current girl fighting with his ex. And also, I'd like to believe then after that you can't then after that you can't just ignore one another. You're going to have to interact with each other at some point or another. So it's always good to get along, not because you want to, but in order to get along. Okay. Yeah.
I do not have a problem with their friendship, because I believe that breakups don't mean you should stop caring about your ex. Sometimes breakups are extremely bad and couples end up hating each other's guts and even never talk. But that's not always the case. Relationships end for a lot of reasons, not always because the partners no longer care about each other on a basic human level. Sometimes couples realize that they want total different things from a relationship, and they're better off as friends. My partner is still their own person. They're your own person. Even though I'm in a relationship with her, she still gets to have her own life and be her own person. I don't get to control and have her do actions. Of course, we all have boundaries and limits, but unfortunately, it's not my right to decide who she can and cannot be friends with. I won't lie, I do feel jealous, but I know it's a natural feeling, so it's ignorable. Yeah.
I mean, it's great to hear that Chris is like a bit jealous, because you want your man to be a bit jealous, okay? But yeah, and I don't know. I feel like I didn't express herself.
She did, because she said she doesn't mind us talking.
Okay.
But she doesn't want us to talk all the time.
Which we don't.
Which we don't. So that's her saying, I don't have
a problem
a problem.
with you guys being friends.
but I accepted.
Okay.
She wasn't direct with it, but
Okay.
she said it in a way. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's how we feel about it. They're happy.
So, my name is Rorisang, and I'm her friend.
Yes. We have the same name, by the way.
Oh yeah, it means the same thing.
Tumisang, Tumisang. Hello.
Alright. Well, I think it's good. It's
Yeah.
not a toxic type of friendship, right? You guys get where you guys stand. As long as it works out and it doesn't mess up the relationship that you have with your guys' partners, then I feel like it's proper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would. As long as we are in good terms and they haven't said much to hurt me, but I can also forgive, right? As long as if we come to civil terms, basically, yeah. Yeah, of course, evidence.
Hello.
Evidence. But yeah, it's very possible to be friends with your ex. It's very possible as long as you guys get where you're standing and what you guys are getting from each other, basically. Then, yeah. So my comment on friendships with exes after hearing the letters. Well, like I said, I think it depends on how the relationship ended. But then you find that there's still people who have unfinished business, right? And obviously if it's like that, then it's a problem. Because feelings might get hyped up and then things start happening. So I feel like there should be some sort of distance as well, basically. Because if there isn't that distance, then yeah, it won't be that good, especially if you have another partner in your life at that time.
Hi everyone, this has been an episode about how to get along with your ex. If you liked this video, comment, like,
And subscribe. Just press yeah.
yeah!